This is an undertaking of 12 sovereign nations, which have freely decided that free men can, in the face of danger, unite to the end that both freedom and peace may be preserved. The question that confronts us is whether we can achieve, by individual and collective cooperation, adequate defense of our way of life. It is for us to prove that we can, of our own free will, produce a unity and a steadfastness of purpose to match the fanaticism and the enforced unity of communistic dictatorship. That is our common task. In the past, great coalitions have often been joined in greed or hatred. Our union seeks nothing that we do not now own. It does not seek to thrust upon others our own systems or beliefs. It is solely an effort to forge a protective weapon to ensure a safe peace. This common effort is costly, but peace and freedom are not to be bought cheaply, and no single payment can be regarded as the final price. In this common effort, many advances have been made during the past year. Morale is definitely sturdier among civilians and armed services. In numbers, efficiency, and in spirit, the soldiers, sailors, and airmen of our allied force have been strengthened. During the same year, there have been disappointments and discouragement. National economies have been seriously stretched. The financial pages of your daily paper attest to this fact. Every reverse of the free world suffers. Every cost it must pay. In Korea, Indochina, in other vital areas, has its adverse effect upon us, for it is all of one struggle, a global struggle. Many visitors to this headquarters say, is each of our peoples doing enough? I cannot answer that. Only free peoples themselves can measure the value to them of their own freedom. Only they can say that the intensity of their effort equals the value that they place upon their own freedom. On the shoulder of every man in this headquarters is a patch which bears a message as old as the language of free men. It was thoughtfully chosen as a motto for modern soldiers. It says, vigilance is the price of liberty. Every reverse the free world suffers. Every cost it must pay, in Korea, Indochina, in any other vital area, has its adverse effect on us. For it is all one struggle, a global struggle. Many visitors to this headquarters ask, is each of our peoples doing enough? I cannot answer that. Only free peoples themselves can measure the value to them of their own freedom. Only they can say that the intensity of their efforts equals the value they have placed upon their own freedom. On the shoulder of every man in this headquarters is a patch which bears a message as old as the language of free men. It was thoughtfully chosen as a motto for modern soldiers of freedom. It says, vigilance is the price of liberty, to ensure a safe peace. This common effort is costly, but peace and freedom are not to be bought cheaply, and no single payment can be regarded as the final price. In this common effort, many advances have been made during the past year. Morale is definitely sturdier among civilians and armed services. In numbers, efficiency, and in spirit, the soldiers, sailors, and airmen of our allied force have been strengthened.